Welcome to the SOULdier yoga sequence that accompanies the Meditation Activist Travel Guide. This sequence is in alignment with that meditation, which is to focus on standing up to the ego and to nurture courageous strength for the inner battle, which is that battle that we need to all overcome at various times, whether it's in a day or in a lifetime, where we need to nurture our courageousness, self-discipline, and our spiritual accountability to what's most important for us. So get your SOULdier songs playlist ready on Spotify and let's begin our practice. So we're going to start by being just on ready to press play, and we'll just start. You can either be cross-legged or just resting on your shins. You're going to put your right hand out to the side, and we're going to just gently, with your left hand, just gently traction your neck to the left. Just creating a bit of space. Take a deep breath in, just pay attention to the breath, filling the lungs. Just gently, just feeling that space, the opening and stretching of the arm, and then the relaxing of the neck. And now with your left hand, just come to the side and then raise the right arm up and over and just create a beautiful side stretch. Breathing and filling the lungs, filling that space that's created through your breath. Breathing in, come on up. This time, hold the left arm out. Bring the right arm near your ear, near the left ear, and then just gently, careful if you have any neck injuries, just perhaps not do this if you've got a sensitive neck. But you just want to gently create that space. Breathing, bringing the attention within. Showing up today to do this practice is a form of spiritual accountability. You're making time to really be present. And then bring the right hand down to the mat. Breathe in, lift the left arm up and over. Bring the arm up and near the ear, and then reaching out. Now you want to really feel the left hip pushing down. It'll probably want to lift up, just so you get that really nice side stretch. Breathing in as you come up. And we're going to interlace our fingers. Raise them up, breathe in. Really just reaching up one side, reaching up the next, reaching up evenly on both sides. And then breathe out as you bring the interlace in front of you. Fold the hands so that the palms are facing you. Bring it close to your heart as you breathe in. Breathe out, turn them outwards, and then just lower your head and push your spine back. Once more, breathe in, lift them up to the sky, palms facing upwards. Breathe in, and we're going to drop our left hand down, one more side stretch to the left. keeping the right hip down. Breathing in, right hand down, left arm up. Breathing out. Breathing in, hands interlace. Breathing in, both arms up, palms up to the sky. Breathing out, put them in front of you. Breathing in, bring your palms to your heart. Breathing out, push them away and lower the head. Breathing in, bring it close to the heart. Breathing out and just lower your head. Breathing in and up. And now we're going to come around onto all fours. Keep your toes tucked under. You're going to push back into child's pose, but with the toes tucked under. And then you're going to come up and drop the belly down to cow. Lift the head, tuck the sit bones. Breathe out, push the spine up as you push then back into child's pose with your toes tucked under. 2 more of those. Cow pose, drop the belly, lift the head and sit bones. Push your spine up and then push back into child's pose with toes tucked. 1 more. Drop the belly, lift the sit bones, push the spine up and back into child's pose. Now you're going to bring your right foot forward and you're going to breathe your heart forward, lift the back knee, and then you're going to lower the head, straighten just a little bit the front leg, but not too much. Drop the hips, lift the heart forward, bring the chest forward, breathing out, push the hips up, straighten the front leg just a little bit more. 1 more. Drop the hips, bring the chest forward, breathing in, breathing out as we just drop the head. And then drop the knee. And we're going to raise our arms up. And then we're going to sink down. Breathing in, lift the hips up, and then sink down. And now we're going to put the hands on the mat, bring the right foot back, and we're going into our downward dog. Start with bending the knees, straightening and lifting the hips. Drop the knees, straighten the legs. Beautiful, creating space. Really push with your hands and lift the sit bones up. And then that brings your torso towards your thighs. Just creating a beautiful sense of spaciousness. And now we're bringing our left leg forward. And then lifting the chest forward and through. Breathing out, lifting the spine up, straightening the front leg just a little bit. Breathing out and then bringing the chest forward. Breathing in, breathing out, lift the chest back. Breathing in, Bring the chest forward. Drop the knee. Raise the arms. Calling home. Coming home into our body. Creating that beautiful sense of discipline that comes from just showing up and being really present in our practice. And we're going to bring our hands down and we're going to lift our back right knee. This time we're going to bring the heel down and we're going to windmill our arms up and around, turning the feet and coming into the other end of the mat. And we're bringing our left foot to join our right. Uttanasana, just fold forward. Keep your knees bent to protect your lower back if you're still feeling like you need to warm up more. Otherwise, you can just really open up those knees and let gravity sink your head down. Breathing in the power of love. Hands on chin. Lifting forward. Lifting forward. Creating space in Ardha Uttanasana, halfway lift. Hands on hips. Really push the big toes down and the heels down as you lift up. Bring your right foot back. We're opening your arms, sinking down to Virabhadrasana 2, just really warrior 2. Just take a few breaths, just letting in the words of the song. And coming up into a star where you bring your hands together, straighten the legs, and then breathe out, come back down. Breathe in, straightening the front leg, hands and palms together. Breathing out. 2 more. One more. Coming back down into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing in, peaceful warrior. Slide the right hand down the right leg. Now really just sink those hips down. Have the discipline to just hold the pose for a moment. And just sink. Wash any resistance away. Virabhadrasana 2. Then bring your legs into the forward fold. Feet parallel. Lift the chest up and then bring it down your chest. Halfway lift. Hands on hips, really pushing the heels and the toes. And then coming to the other side, right foot forward, left foot at an angle, 45 degrees. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, just sink down into warrior 2. Breathing in, arms and palms touching. Breathing out, down into Virabhadrasana 2. Breathing in, palms touching, breathing out. Another 2. Peaceful warrior. Just holding, having that discipline to hold the peaceful warrior. The courage to meet any pain, any tightness, any wanting to give up. Back into Virabhadrasana 2. One breath in and then just sink back down into it. Hands up, palms touching, 5-star. Then we're going to turn around again into wide angle, forward fold. Breathe in, feel the space in the spine. Bring your palms down, holding together as you come down into forward fold. Just letting your head go. Being a soldier to your inner wisdom. Surrendering, having that discipline to follow the orders of your intuition. Stretching, elongating the spine as we hang forward. Breathing in. And then we're going to just bring your left hand to your right ankle. Bring your right arm up and it can rest on the lower back. And then just with your neck, just bring it close, bring your face looking at your right knee. And then if comfortable, you can then do a slight more of a twist and raise your head up towards the sky. Bringing your chest close to your thigh. Breathing in and breathing out as we swap around. I'm just going to straighten my mat. This time we're going to bring our right hand to our left calf and or ankle. Bring your left hand to the lower back and then just bring your head down, tucking your chin to your chest. Bringing yourself closer to the leg as comfortably as you can. Breathing in and breathing out. Just really paying attention to how the breath creates so much space. Gently looking up if you find that a comfortable thing to do that really softens your body. And then coming back down, just forward fold for a moment. And then one more time, just a bit faster, where this time we're going to lift our arm up instead of having it resting. See if you can just lift it up as you bring yourself closer. Breathing in, breathing out. Now swap. Other side, right hand to left ankle. Lift the left arm up as you bring your body forward. One more on either side. Right arm up, left arm, right ankle. Swapping, right arm, left ankle, left arm up. And then just bring your hands to the mat. Halfway lift. And we're going to, this time, turn both feet towards the left. Now you might just, we're going to do pyramid pose, so you may want to just get enough space between your legs and have them on separate train tracks. Really get your hips to face forward, hands on your hips, lifting your chest up. Now, you may want to clasp your hands to your elbows, lift up, and then come down. Or you may want to have your hands in reverse prayer. Or you may want to bring them forward to touch the mat. Whatever works to give you a feeling that works for your body. Breathe in, create space in the spine, lift up slightly, and then breathe out, come down. You may want to do a couple of those pulses where you just breathe in, push with your feet, create a sense of space, and then come down. Just each time we do that, we're just creating a message of space and then release. On the road to freedom. Freedom in our inner world. Breathing in and breathing out, releasing, creating more space. And it's here you may want to bring your arms down to the floor to support you, or you can have them on blocks if you have blocks in your practice. And just release the head down, the neck down, tucking in the chin to the chest. Surrendering. Now, strengthen the feet. We're coming on up. Coming around to the other side. Hands on hips, feet, creating space. Feet on separate train tracks, lifting up. Now you choose what you want to do with your hands. Either holding each elbow or hands in prayer at the back. Just surrendering down. Breathing in, creating space, and then breathing out, surrendering down. Breathing in, creating space, surrendering down. Breathing in. You may release your hands down and just surrender the neck. Turning inwards, surrendering down. Energy in the feet. We're pushing up, pushing our energy into the earth to support and uplift us. And then we just turn our feet out into goddess pose, hands on your thighs, just come down. Just dropping the hips into goddess, hands on thighs, and then we're going to eagle wrap our arms if that's comfortable, otherwise just prayer. But if you're eagle wrapping, bring the right under the left. And then we're just going to do some circles. Breathing in, breathing out. Circles 3 times one way. Pause in the center. Breathe in and then breathe out, circle the other way. Breathing in and then breathing out as you come down. Breathing in and breathing out. Come to the center. drop down, hands on the thighs. And we're just going to lift the right foot, straighten the right leg. Weight on the alternating, straighten the left. And then just do a few of those in your own time, side to side. Waking up our thighs. Straighten your legs. Lifting the chest up. And then bringing your feet together. Hands down beside you. Close your eyes and just mountain pose. Really push the feet into the earth. Breathing in and just feeling that presence. That soldier energy of real lifting up. Breathing in. Raising your arms. Bringing your hands together. Widening the stance in your feet. And then coming forward. Dropping your head down. Now we're going to come down onto your left knee and bringing the right leg forward into a half splits. Now that we've been working on opening the backs of our legs, we're just going to lift the torso forward and over that right leg. Bring the right toes back to create that opening of the hamstring. Breathing in and then just drop the head. Lift and then surrender down into this half splits. Breathing in, lift your torso and then drop it down into your half splits. Now you're going to bring the left foot so that the shin is across the mat. You're going to lift and go into that lateral stretch. Really raising the right arm up and over the ear. Pushing the hips forward. Keeping the toes flexed. Really that you want to feel that beautiful long stretch from the fingers of the right arm down to the right toes. Now breathe in, lift up, and then over the right leg, folding down, and then come up on your knees, and then move so that the left foot is forward into a half splits. Breathe in, arms up, and then breathe out, come down, hands either side of the left leg. Left toes pulling back, breathing in, and then breathing out. Breathing in, just surrender and listen. Breathing in, really feeling that, working your hamstring. Just listening to that inner energy as you surrender down. Breathing in, create more space, and then breathing out, surrender down. This time, bring your right shin across the mat. Bring your right arm up. Bring your hand down. Now, if you need a block, or you can just hold your hip if that's Can't reach the mat. Left arm up and over. Keep the toes flexed. Push the hips forward. Really pushing those hips forward. Stretching the arm really actively. This is a SOULdier sequence. You want to really put the energy here. Breathing in. Left hand comes down left leg. Keeping the toes flexed. Right arm comes up and over. Breathing in, come on up. Now, we want to push our hips forward and we're going to raise our right arm up. Now, if you can get your left hand to your left heel, just lean back into that, keeping your hips pushed forward with your right arm up. Then just bring your hips back. Bring your right arm down across the body. Lift the left hand up, push the hips forward. Right hand onto right shin, right heel. Push the hips forward. As long as that's comfortable on your lower back, you really want to, if you've got a sore lower back, you just put your hand on the small of your back and push forward so you're not bending as much. Otherwise, hand on the heel, push forward. Breathe out, bring the left hand forward. We'll just do a few more of those. Push the hips forward, right hand up, left hand to left heel. Bring the hips back towards the heels. Change hands. Just a few camel, half camel flows. Breathe in, breathe out, swapping from side to side. Breathe out, bring the right hand down, left hand up, push hips forward. One more on either side. Okay, and come to the center. Hands touching. And then we'll just come down into a child's pose. Just this time, keep your toes untucked, but knees as wide as the mat. Bring your head down. Keep the space by edging your hands forward. And just rest your forehead on the mat. Push your hips down towards your heels. As you traction your fingers forward. Just taking a moment. Breathing. Feel the belly, feel the chest. I want you to really push your hands so that your shoulders rotate. And the inner arms come and greet each other. Now you're going to slowly walk your hands to one another. You're going to come onto your buttocks. And we're going to come onto your back, lift your left leg up, hands behind the calf or thigh, and just really open that hamstring. Now you may keep your right knee up, or you, for extra stretch, just straighten it out. Keep your head on the ground for now. Breathe in, lift the head up towards the knee. Breathe out, just bring it back down to the mat. Breathe in, lift it up. Breathe out. One more, breathe in. And breathe out. Then bring that left foot across and rest it on the right thigh, just near the knee. Hands around the shin. And just bring that thigh towards you as you open the hip and push the knee away. So you've got those opposing forces. Bring your head up towards your foot and then breathe out, relax. One more, breathe in and breathe out, relax. And then hands out either side, and then just drop the hips over towards the right. Drop your foot so that the bent knee is up still, but the foot, the left foot, touches the floor. Breathe in. Straighten your right leg. Drop the left down, either to bent on the floor or straight out. Hands behind the shin or the thigh, and then just stretch that hamstring. You may just want to keep your feet just gently flexed. Breathe in, bring your head to the knee. Breathe out. Rest. Breathe in. And breathe out. Breathe in. As you lift your head, just feel that core switch on. And bring your right foot over onto the left thigh, near the knee. Hands clasp around the shin or the thigh. And then just slowly bring that down towards you. Opening the hip, opening the right knee out. Breathing in, surrendering. It's lovely on the hips. Courageous strength that comes from just leaning in, even when it feels congested and tight in our body. We just, as long as it's not a sharp pain, we can just surrender into it. And then release the hands from around the shin, hands out as a T, lift the hips and bring the thigh a bit close to you as you then breathe out and drop over to the left, the configuration, so that the right foot hits the ground. You may turn your head slightly to the right as your legs go to the left. Breathe in, feel the space. And come back round to the center. Bring both legs up. Hands behind both. And just bring your head forward. And bring your legs close to you. And then release your head down. Hands and fingers up. Now bring them up to the toes, really switching on your core. Breathing out, making space. Breathing in, breathing out, lift up. Contract the core. Open it out. Bring your neck down. Breathe in. Feel the belly, and then breathe out as you lift up. And then bring your knees in to your chest. Once more, head to both knees. Breathe out. Breathe in, head to the knees. Breathe out. Now, we're going to just roll our knees from side to side. Bring it in. And then bring it out to the other side. Breathing in. Breathing out to the other side. Just from side to side. One more each side. Breathe in and then release the legs down. Just corpse pose, Shavasana, just surrendering. Just surrendering into the earth. Having that inner discipline to just be present. Just really with your breath. And as you just surrender there, letting go, letting go, I shall just read you from the Meditation Activist Travel Guide the reflective intentions and one of the inspirations. So as you just let go, this inspiration from Rumi. Yesterday I was so clever. I wanted to change the world. Today I am wise, so I am changing myself. Namaste. May your day and week and year and life be one where you bring in that discipline to be really present and to be accountable to your soul's longing and to your soul's wisdom. Namaste. Thank you for practicing.